Well, good morning from Tel Aviv. I hope that you can hear me because I'm not using my AirPod. I'm afraid that I won't hear the siren that like it's happened to me yesterday, but you saw me. I'm a tour guide. Actually, I can say one thing. I'm not a tour guide anymore for the next half a year, mainly because tourists won't be in Israel. I will take a lot of videos for you, and I will be more than happy if you will go back to COVID time, which I didn't like as well. And if you want to support my channel, this is the only way for me to survive. At the description you will find PayPal and buy me a coffee link, and you can do that. I will appreciate it. But let's talk about what's happening now. I already took 2 or 3 videos about the situation in Israel now between the terrorists in Gaza and Israel. I'm not using the word Palestinian, because a lot of my friends are Palestinians, and a lot of them are beautiful. The situation in Gaza is a little bit different than the West Bank. For example, if you visit me at Bethlehem and Jericho, you know that I feel at home there, and I have no problems with any person. When I'm guiding, I want you to meet the enemies of the Israelis, as you call them, and to realize that they're like my brothers. They are part of my family. Then in that case, I will try not to use the word Palestine, but I'm not going to. Hey! Mashlomech, how are you? Fine, taking a video about what's happening now in Israel. Bye, Dorit. Are you okay? And your daughter? Oh, that's your sister? I think I saw her. Hello, sister. Hi. Then, well, Tel Aviv is a small city. Actually, Israel is a small country. And we worked together when I worked at in an advertising agency many years ago. And well, I don't remember what I actually was talking. Oh, yeah, you know that I have nothing against the Palestinians. I'm not going to use the word Palestinian terrorist, although they are Palestinian. Mainly because I want you to understand that Palestine, in Gaza Strip, there are so many innocent people, so many children that are crying now as well. But they are controlled by ISIS, Al-Qaeda. We use different names for them here. Hamas, Jihad Islamics, and more. But you know them as ISIS and Al-Qaeda. Then it's the same thing. I asked by Valerie, why are they doing it? Well, you have to ask the terrorists. It's difficult to ask them because their way of thinking is not like our way of thinking. We are thinking like West, but they are not thinking like that. Mostly, they are following the Quran, because 99% of them are Muslims. I'm not talking only about Israel. And their mission is to turn everyone into their way of thinking. And according to the Quran, for example, Hindus are not supposed to survive, just like Jews and Christians, which are pagans according to them. But in reality, nothing bad is happening between Muslims and the rest. Israelis, we have 20% of Muslims here, and they have the same rights as I. They are going to school, they are going to university. Some of them are even serving the army. Then equal things. Roladin is a lovely bakery, but I must say that there are better bakeries, although just today my daughter told me that their chocolate croissant is the best in Tel Aviv. Then trust her, she's good with that. Most of the shops are closed except of grocery. places, and like telephone services and medicine places, then those are open. But it's not because it's not allowed. It's allowed, but who wants to buy clothes today when more than 900 Israelis died? You can see that child that now is eating an ice cream. The terrorists in Gaza kidnapped around 100 people. I don't know their number because we don't know if they are alive or not, but we saw some videos of them, of those children in his age, crying for their mothers, and the Palestinians around them were laughing at him. On Saturday morning we had our 9/11. In that 9/11, thousands of Palestinians terrorists entered to Israel and killed more than 900 people. We don't know how many because we didn't reach to all the Israelis kibbutzes, settlements around Gaza. They entered to a club and killed, murdered, butchered 270 people who've been in the club, listen to music and dance their freedom. They entered one of the kibbutz and killed half of the members there, more than 100 people, children, infants, ladies, old ladies, and they kidnapped the rest. This is something that I never dreamt of. You know that my way is a way of peace. Their way is not. And I think sadly, because of it, only now you can understand that Israelis are not dealing with Palestinians. We are dealing with terrorists that lives in Palestine, in Gaza Strip. We are dealing with Al-Qaeda and ISIS groups. This is something that we never expected. I'm here, just like them, walking. Some of them need some grocery. A lot of people are buying now food, dry food, and water, and toilet paper, just to survive. Because it's only the beginning. I don't know what will happen, but the only thing that I know, it's only the beginning. Just after I said goodbye to my daughter, I went to a place at the port of Tel Aviv and donated money for the Israelis around Gaza Strip that lost their houses and their families, and now they are all around Israel. We are supporting them with clothes, medicine, and food. I'm supporting the soldiers of Israel as well, and all the reserve, more than 300,000 actually now joined to the army. And sadly, I'm not one of them because I'm too old for them. And they are now helping the soldiers of Israel. A lot of my family are now fighting against the terrorists. We don't know what's happened to them. They cannot use their telephone. Two of my best friends, their family were at those kibbutzes. Yesterday, we've been told that one of their family member is actually was butchered by the ISIS of Gaza. The other one, we don't know what's happened to him. Is he dead? Is he alive? Maybe he's in Gaza now. Maybe is hiding. We don't know what's happened to him. I hope that we will hear only good news, but I'm not so optimistic in that matter. The weather is amazing. This is the best time to visit Israel, but sadly I'm without tourists. And if you do have some missions for me, if you want me to take videos that I didn't take yet, I'm sure that I love that you subscribe to my channel, then please contact me. Ask me. Alright, I'm going to the cafe next, the other side of the road. Let me know that, and you can see that they are helping soldiers or people that survived the genocide of ISIS, and they are preparing now hot meals. This is beautiful. It's called Dizengoff Cafe, and next time when you're here in Tel Aviv, then go to Dizengoff Cafe. Dizengoff, it's very easy name to remember. It's 100 Dizengoff Street, and I can see chicken soup. I can see bolognese, white rice, batata, salads, and you can see that she's marking love. This is Israel. We have a lot of conflicts between ourselves, political conflicts, but when something has happened, we are like one body trying to save Israel. We have no other choice to save Israel, because this is the only place that the Israelis can live, the Jews. This is the only place that they must have to feel safe, and I hope that they will. This is quite optimistic thing. Oh, I can say barber that is open. That's nice, because mine is not. Actually, I don't know if it's not. I have nothing to do now. No one is in my house. My wife, she's working. She's working because she is a kind of necessary work. She feels so happy with it. I'm not working because I'm no more tourist. Dizengoff Street is all about fun. Lots of boutique shops, lots of excellent food, lots of happiness. At night time, it's a huge bar area, a lot of alcohol. That's why I told you, remember that I told you it's going to be easy to remember the name of the street. It's called Dizengoff, because after the 5th beer, you might feel a little bit Dizengoff. Here it is. I already took a video of Dizengoff Street, and I talked about all the places that you can stop and eat. I'm very close to my house. Tomorrow I'm planning to go to Jerusalem to take a video of Jerusalem, the old city without tourists, for you. But those horrible terrorists from Gaza yesterday tried to bomb Jerusalem. Now, when you're bombing Israel, they are not thinking of if there are Jews, Muslims, Christians. For them, it's not important. If they live in Israel, they can die. And they aim Jerusalem. In Jerusalem, you can visit Al-Aqsa Mosque, which is the most important place for Muslims in Israel, and the 3rd important place for Muslims in the world. And is it important for them? No, because their mission to destroy the non-Muslim world is very important. One of the missiles hit an Arabic Muslim village, which some of you knows it because I'm talking about the best hummus village in the world, Abu Ghosh. And that is where that's where the rocket actually fell. Thanks God that we do have the Iron Dome, which is helping so many of us because think about that. For the last 3 days, they sent more than 5,000 rockets over Israel. Can you imagine what could happen here without that Iron Dome? I'm smiling because I'm getting a lot of response, reviews, questions from you that keeps me in a way alive. Why I'm walking now? Because I'm a tour guide. I'm dying in my house, that I prefer to die here and not in my house. I'm kidding. I'm gonna reach my house soon. It's like another 10 minutes. And about that, I know that I might hear the siren, a rocket siren. It's happened to me yesterday when me and my daughter in a bus. But I need to survive. I need to live. And I actually took her back to my house, but because of what happened yesterday, and because they told us in Israel to prepare ourselves for a long war, I decided to bring her back to a safer place. It's so difficult for me not to be next to my child. When I will hear the siren, and I will hear the siren, I won't be afraid for myself. I will be afraid for her. And I must tell you something about it. The minute she told me that she wasn't afraid after the siren while we were in the bus, I knew that she is in a dangerous way, because I'm scared. I'm so afraid. If she denied that feeling, it means that she is trying to avoid the problem by not thinking about it. She is not watching the news. She is watching only non-important TikTok videos. She's actually watching everything about the world. She's trying to deny, to forget what's happening here. And this is a huge fear, because she is denying her fear. I'm crying. I didn't cry next to her, although yesterday she felt that fear. But now I'm along. I'm taking that video because I know that if I won't take that video, I will cry on the way. And everyone will see it. It's so difficult days. This is our 9/11. And instead of guiding people, I'm talking about what's happening now in Israel. Thank you for being with me. In a way, your comments help me a lot. Watch my videos. I have more than 50,000 videos. I had more, but have been hacked, I think 2 months ago. I lost a lot of my videos. Watch it and send it to everyone who loves Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and wants to know everything about the Holy Land. Thank you for being with me, and I hope that I wasn't so, I don't know, bad. You know, I'm trying to be optimistic, but it's very difficult to be optimistic today, on these days. Thank you for being with me, and see you in better days. I'm sure that tomorrow I will take another video, because this is my way to survive. See you. Bye.